Kankan tí ò tí ì sopọ̀ mọ́ NIN rẹ àǹfààní ìkẹyìnrè fún ọ láti sopọ̀ kí wọ́n bá bàdí ìlà rẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o àjọ Nigerian Communication Commission NCC ti sọ pé tí o bá tí ì so NIN rẹ pọ̀ mọ́ ìlà Glo rẹ wọ́n máa dí ìlà rẹ ni o sì ní ìkànsíra ẹni mọ́ o ní lè ṣe okòwò ọjà rẹ lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o ní lè pè tàbí gba ìpè ṣe àtẹ̀ránṣẹ́ tàbí ṣíṣe àyẹ̀wò iye tó kù nínú àpò ìkówósí rẹ. Torí náà má jẹ́ kó já ẹ kúrò tẹ *996# báyìí tàbí kí o rìn lọ sí ibùsọ̀ Glo tàbí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn aṣojú tí ń ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀ síìmù tí ó bá súnmọ́ ọ láti so NIN rẹ pọ̀ mọ́ ìlà Glo rẹ kí o sì wà digbí lórí ìlà rẹ títí láé. Tí o bá sì ní NIN kàn lọ sí ọ́fíìsì NIMC nítòsí rẹ láti ṣètò tiẹ̀. Rántí ọ̀fẹ́ ní ìforúkọsílẹ̀ síìmù.
When you dial *312#, you get access to smart data plans for everything.
Like gaming or working?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
How about chatting or streaming?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
Dial *312# or download my Airtel app to get more data with Airtel Smart Data Plans that work for everything. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Amazing evening to you out there in the city of Lagos. Welcome to the second half of Return Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I welcome you to the very first edition of the second half of Return Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And I'm saying happy new month to every one of us. It is the second day in the month of February. I saw a post somewhere where someone said, today is the 2nd of February, and already it's a Friday. January, look at your mates. But this year's January actually came with the speed of light, and it really did well. But it is the month of February, and I hope you are doing great. And of course, you're enjoying what is going on in town right now. Yes, it is a match between the Super Eagles and Angola, and we are leading by 1-0. It actually feels good, knowing that you are leading, but hopefully this stays well or this gets added. It becomes at least 2-1, so that we can just dash them one goal like that. Good evening, Lagos. Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to a great time this evening. Time of information, traffic updates in Lagos, and of course, Faros. My name is Timmy Dayo Anthony. Now we'll be handling the shift till 9 p.m. Let you know how it is going on our roads in different parts of Lagos. All right, from what I can see from our live camera, it's clear. Most parts in Lagos, from what I can see, are all cleared out. Lots and lots of people are seated by their TV sets watching the match between Nigeria and Angola. It's a clear part, I must say. Really, for a Friday evening, really, wow. All right, good evening, control room. This is Dayo Anthony reports in for duty. And of course, our last small officials who are out there ensuring that we have good traffic on the road. No one is stuck. Of course, if there are impediments, they are there to help us navigate through it. I want to say good evening to you. And to everyone born in the month of February, including my very own self, I want to say happy birthday to us today and for the rest of the month. We thank God for the grace to see this year's celebration. A lot of us prayed for this year, for this day this year, and we are alive and glad to be here. I want to say thank God for His grace, for His protection, for all He has done for us and what He will do in our lives. All right, so without further ado, let's go to traffic updates that we have for you at this time. Well, in between, I think I will be following up on the scores between Nigeria and Angola. I'm going to let you know how it is going. But then let's go to the main business of the day, which is traffic update. Right now, it feels good to be Nigerian, There is a traffic update from Airport Road. Says vehicular movement from 7 and 8 inward Osolo Way down to Ashafari Ogun intersection is a moving traffic. Inward Aswani is also looking good for now. While movement from Aswani to Ashafari Ogun is a steady moving traffic, while to connect 7 and 8 is a slow movement. Akwako Inward International Airport down to Nako is very much in good shape, while movement from Nako to 7 and 8 inward Oshodi is also good at the main carriageway, but it gets slow moving movements at service lane inward Ajao Gate down to Jesus House. A vehicular movement from Ashafarigo intersection to Jesus House, it is moving slow, but from Eleganza, Risachibadi Babatala to Kinu, movement from Kinu down to Ajumwa Tennis Club is encouraging, but slow moving traffic connecting NNPC Road. Now from Obostek, inward journey to Kinu is good, but slow at Kinu roundabout. While we're having it good towards Alaji Lukman at Sobajo swimming pool, Alandia Way down to Eleganza. But it gets slow connecting to Jesus House inward journey to Soloway, and says impediment is negative. All right, if you want to let us know how it is going at your end, please send a message to the number 0809-9120-777. That's the WhatsApp platform for you to send in your messages to let us know how it is going at your end in different parts of Lagos. All right, let's move on to Lagos Belkuta Expressway, where we have good vehicular movement from Bolade intersection, Arodladipo Shogunle through PWD. Now, PWD inward airport turning is looking good, but slight delay because of the traffic light alternation. Now, getting busy from airport turning through airport bus stop and National due to yellow buses activities and pedestrian crossing. And National to ascending Ikeja flyover towards Ajayi Farm is slow, but that's because of the vehicular movement from Ikeja inside connected to National and pedestrians walking through the bridge. Now, Ajayi through Ilezik and Ilezik connecting Sule Junction both inward and outward are very much in order, while Ilizigba Manguru connecting Yano Dokwemo is also an encouraging movement as of this time. The very approachable movement on the stretch of the entire of the return journey from Yano Dokwemo outward to Cement Mongoro connecting Bolade intersection. Impediment says is negative at this time. Alright, let's take a look at the return journey from Ijui-Shaga. Access this evening. Are you around Ijui-Shaga? We have your traffic update here for you. It says traffic is heavy and around Excellence Hotel roundabouts towards Ajayi Junction. Likewise, moving inside Okera, and the same applicable to return journey from Okera inside towards Ajayi Junction. Now, Ajayi Junction going back to Yaya Baton is steady movement. Likewise, moving to Oyemekun. Now, Oyemekun linking Aruna Junction is a moving traffic. While from Aruna, if you're going towards Orimolade, down to Idiagbo, up to African Model Color Junction, linking Jungle into Olowosoke Dile. It is a good movement. Now, from Olowosoke Dile down to Aina, it gets better. But immediately after Aina bus stop around Fagba intersection, it becomes a slow movement. The Fagba down to Amala Junction is good. The return journey back to Fagba intersection is not bad either. The movement towards the Shaga roundabout is steady and fast, but slow moving traffic to Toyin Junction. The return journey is by Fagba Junior Grammar School towards Fagba Junction is also a good one. Impediment says is negative. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We'll take a short break for commercials, and when we come back, we'll continue giving you traffic updates as it is happening in Lagos and in Virus. Please stick with us.
Ochuko, where my rent?
Oga landlord, I still never see work.
So you think say I build my house for charity, eh? I just hope say this coughing, go kill me.
Oga landlord, I get S-Dry cough syrup for house. S-Dry cough syrup go kick that cough come out for your chest. Take, make you use them.
Ochuko, this S-Dry cough syrup they work. My coffee don't go. I don't cancel the rent where you they owe me.
Oga landlord, thank you.
Kick that cough with X-Dry cough syrup. X-Dry cough syrup is formulated to fight chesty cough, sore throat, and cold in adults and children. X-Dry cough syrup is available in pharmacy shops near you. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor. Cameron Care Limited, serving Nigeria since 1986.
My wonderful Glow users, I want to drop this here while it is hot. If you have a Glow line that's not linked to your NIN yet, this is your last chance to do it, or you risk getting blocked. Yes, you heard that. Your line will be blocked, cancelled, barred, disconnected. Pick your choose. This is coming directly from the horse's mouth. The NCC. What else do you stand to lose, you may ask? Well, along with your ability to make or receive calls, send SMS, or even check your account balance. No more tweeting, posting, and chatting on social media. Dial star 996 hash now or visit the nearest Glow outlet or SIM registration agent to link your NIN to your Glow line and stay forever on. No NIN? No problem. Just go to the nearest NIMC office to get yours now. Remember, SIM registration is free.
When you dial star 312 hash, you get access to smart data plans for everything.
Like gaming or working?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
How about chatting or streaming?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
Dial star 312 hash or download my Airtel app to get more data with Airtel Smart Data Plans that work for everything.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Think of great music. Think of transportation experts discussing issues. Think of government policies well spelled out. Think of traffic reports on your frequencies every 10 minutes. Think no more. You have a show bet here for these and more. Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
We're Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, so I got a report from the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. That's a review of the movement between GRA level crossing to PWD. I'm told it is very tight, very busy of this time. The person that sent in the report said it's been in it for about 30 minutes. Control room would like to get a review of the report from Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway so that we'll be able to inform other motorists who have reason to be on that particular axis. Because the reports that just came in from one of our listeners said between GRA level crossing to PWD is quite busy as of this time. It said it's been in it for about 30 minutes. But thank you so much for sending in the update. Appreciate it, and I'm sure Control Room will certainly help us look into it, and our last mile officials will also give us the latest update regarding Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. Now, in the meantime, let's move on to Joy Yanoba access that says there's free flow of vehicular movement from Agbara Custom Checkpoint down to Federal Road Safety Office, Ijaniki, while there is moving traffic from Tipa Garage to Yanoira, and that's due to pedestrian crossing and motorists connecting the expressway through Ira and vice versa. The movement is looking good at Yanoshashi at the moment, while the earlier reported broken than 40 feet container vehicle with tire problem at Mechanic Bus Stop inward mile 2 has been fixed and evacuated. And there is approachable movement from Afro Media down to Yanoba, likewise Yanoba Bridge and underneath the bridge. The vehicular movement is encouraging from Vaux down to Barracks, while there is moving traffic at Trade Fair underneath the bridge on the service lane, and that's due to pedestrians that are crossing, likewise Abliadu on the main carriageway. All right, let's move on to the return journey, where movement is looking good from Abliadu down to Trade Fair underneath the bridge. The movement is pleasing from Barracks down to Vaux, while if you're going towards Fruit Market all the way to Yanoba Junction, it is a moving traffic. Now, there is free flow of vehicular movement from Lasso Main Gate down to Mechanic Bus Stop, while there is moving traffic from Kwako Bus Stop down to Yanoshashi, and that's due to motorists connecting Ishashi through the express. Now, vice versa, it says movement is encouraging from Yanoira through Agbara Custom Checkpoint. While there is moving traffic from Yanoba U-turn down to opposite filling station, while there is also approachable movement from Techno filling station down to First Gate. There is moving traffic from Yano School down to pedestrian crossing, while commercial activities going on in that axis. Now, if you're going towards Obadore Junction, you have a moving traffic from that axis. Now, let's face the return journey. It says there's free flow of movement from Obadore Junction to Iba Junction, while there is also a moving traffic from Yano School due to pedestrians that are crossing. Pedestrians are people who are using the road, who are not making use of the pedestrian bridge, but rather would cross the road. They are the ones affecting your movement, and motorists connecting the Shashi through the express, while vehicular movement is in good shape, and from First Gate down to Yanoba U-turn, it is a moving traffic. Of course, we have officials there doing the needful. All right, so let's go to a live camera update right here in the studios, where we can see all that is happening on some parts of the roads, of course, parts of the roads in Lagos. All right, let's take it from Adeleye Street. In fact, the roads are so clear, so free, But please, we'll encourage you to please drive with care and caution. Because the roads are free doesn't mean you should, drive at the speed of lights. Please drive with care and caution around that access. Also, Kudirat Abiola Way is very, very light this evening, very friendly. We just have few vehicular movements on the road, but in Ward and out or journey around Kudirat Abiola Way, it is a very, very free one. That's for those who are coming in from Ojota access, coming towards Secretariat or going towards Ojuduberja or turning towards Ikeja. It is a free flow of movements around Kudirat Abiola Way. I'm actually viewing Clay bus stop from here, and it is a good movement. We're still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. A quick break, and we'll be right back with more traffic updates. Please stick with us. I'm so glad to be a Nigerian at this time. Wow, just wow. Super Eagles are really, really, really flying. Let's make this 3, guys. Let's make this 3 against Angola. Then we have it sealed. Very, very sealed. Dead, buried against Angola. I'm so glad to hear this. I predicted 2-1 in the morning, and it's looking like it. In fact, that one taken out, let's make it 3. Just got an update that the goal has been cancelled. No, this is not looking nice. But I believe our Super Eagles will certainly do us proud this evening. Oh no. They just broke my heart. They just broke up my heart at this time. But we will fly. Certainly we will fly. Radio 96.1 FM. Tonight I'm going to be your traffic presenter and also sports analyzing. No, I'll be giving you sport update. Like I said, we got a report that I got an update that a goal has been cancelled. So the status quo remains 1-0, one goal for Nigeria against Angola, but it will get better. All right, so let's go back to traffic updates. Let's give you what we have for you regarding traffic situation on our roads this evening. Badagry Access says traffic from Badagry roundabout inward and out towards Meboda, Badagry town and Nigeria at the moment is looking good. While counter flow and good movement from Badagry roundabout towards Locust connecting barracks at Denuga down to Musafejo all the way to Mowo, it is looking good at this time. Now, Mowo proper is also good at the moment with slight delay occasioned by bus-stop activities and pedestrian crossing and alternating traffic connecting the main carriageway from Ikoga access. Now, if you're going from Mowo through Agemowo down to MCN, Elijah down to Ilepo, all looking good, down to Okwafo at this time. It is a good movement for those around that area. And Okwafo proper is also a good movement if you're going towards there. A vehicular movement from Okwafo down to Pure Water, all the way to Toll Gate, Magbon, down to Church Gate, all looking good. Impediment says is negative. Now let's move on to Ajasa Command Access that says movement from Megida through Ishefun Road is still looking very busy. Likewise, Amule Road connecting Ayobo at this time is good to go. Okay, bit slow, and that's due to peak period. Oluwaga down to Church Roundabout and Adefemi is busy as a result of influx from Barua Gates and Nicola Ojudo proper. Command is studied this evening due to commercial activities within the corridor. Impediment says is negative, while traffic lights at Ilewe are stopped functioning. Okay, Ekara Junction is functioning real well also. The return journey from Mabule Egba connecting Ekara Junction is busy. Men around monitoring the situation as impediment is negative. All right, so let's move on to our traffic updates. Man House around the Kedra axis is a good movement. Absolutely nothing for you to worry about. Allen Junction is also free, clean, and I would say, well, clean and dusted. Like I can practically count how many vehicles are very much on the road as of this time. If you're around Latif Jakande Road, it is a good one around Latif Jakande access, taking it from Radio all the way to Testing Ground, from Testing Ground down to Coca-Cola to Mobile Filling Station, all the way towards Adasmo. If you're going towards Ogunosi access, I think it's a good one from what I can see from our live camera right here in the studios. It's all looking good in most parts of Lagos this evening. That's because of the match taking place. A lot of people are home to watch the match as it is taking place. And of course, few people still very much on the road, coming back from work or coming back from business, or those who are just going on to the place of destination. But by and large, it's a good movement around Lagos at this time. But then it is late, so please, you just have to be very careful as you head on to your destination. All right, let's go back to music and bring you on the music of Keith Daniel. Boys Are Bad.
News round the clock.
Tough time don't last, but tough people do stand tall. Eyes red like we joke, puff pass for the big edge I love. I really wanna know your interest. Money here for my mind, I'm in business. Anytime they try to play my intellect, hey, you know my shop, I'm gonna make the rest. Yeah, when you ready, make you take the shot. Hey, you know what's gonna happen, make we ginger next. Sound. The man feel tonight. I know man I want it tonight. Oh my, I feel alright. Yeah, all my people make me day tonight.
One dial that gets you locked down all day, all time. With that traffic report, just as and when you want it. With great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion.
Rest of Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The second half of Return Trip is what you are listening to on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Time check in the studio is 7:54. In just about a few minutes, you will be joining Akinyemi Fagbalagon for the latest update in the world of sports. I believe especially with Nigeria-Angola match going on. We certainly will have an update about situation in just about a few minutes. So stick with us on Lagos Traffic Radio. Now, in the meantime, let's go back to the traffic updates that we have for you. A traffic update from Ojoy number accesses there is free flow of vehicular movement from Agbara Custom Checkpoint down to Federal Road Safety Office Janiki, while there is moving traffic from Tipa Garage down to Yanoira, and that's due to pedestrian crossing and motorists connecting the express through Ira and vice versa. The movement is looking good at Yanoshashi at the moment, while the earlier reported broken down 40-feet containerized vehicle with tire problem at mechanic bus stop in Wood Mile 2 has been fixed and evacuated. There is approachable movement from Afromedia down to Yanoba, likewise Yanoba Bridge and underneath the bridge. Vehicular movement is encouraging from Volks down to Barracks, while there is moving traffic at Trade Fair underneath the bridge on the service lane due to pedestrian crossing, likewise Abuliado on the main carriageway. The return journey is also looking good at this time from Abuliado all the way to Trade Fair underneath the bridge all the way to Barracks connecting Volks, while there is moving traffic around markets, fruit markets down to Yanoiba Junction. Around this axis, it says impediment, of course, is negative.
the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward. In a city that never sleeps, and traffic never slumbers. We at Lagos Traffic Radio are always on time with traffic updates as you navigate through the smart city of Lagos. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward. Your home for timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your team radio on 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Feel the magic in the air. Look at them all. Feel the magic in the air.
Especially bid you welcome to another breathtaking, action-packed, and off-the-hook edition of Sports on the Wheels on your one and only station, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Big celebration across the nation because the Super Eagles are in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire, the country of Didier Drogba, after beating the Palancas Negras of Angola by a lone goal. Congratulations, Nigeria Super Eagles in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. One more match and we'll be in the grand finale. Talking about the final match. What a match, what a match. Atlanta forward Ademola Lookman opened scoring for Nigeria towards the end of the first half with a well-taken shot of a perfectly delivered cross from Moses Simon. Hard-working Victor Osimhen beat the Angolan goalkeeper with a glancing header in the 78th minutes. But the central referee ruled off the goal after a VAR review. The Super Eagles dominated the match, but the Angolans were not ready to go down without a fight. And the fight they actually gave the Super Eagles. But ultimately, the Super Eagles got the job done. Nigeria won, Angola 0. The Angolas will be returning home while the Super Eagles are still in Cote d'Ivoire getting ready for the semi-final against either Cape Verde or South Africa. And of course, what started as a slow competition with a 1-1 draw with Equatorial Guinea moved on with a massive 1-0 victory over the host. Talking about the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, it was a tough match, but the Super Eagles got the job done. The Super Eagles beat the White Dogs of Guinea-Bissau by a long goal in their last group game to advance to the round of 16. And of course, Nigeria changed the game in the last 16 game against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, silencing their perennial arch rivals by 2-0. And of course, the 2 goals scored by Ademola Lookman. And of course, Ademola Lookman also the hero tonight as he grabbed that back-breaking goal against the Palancas Negras of Angola. Nigeria won, Angola 0. Nigeria in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. We now have to wait for the winners of the fixture between the Blue Sharks of Cape Verde and the Bafana of South Africa. Congratulations, Nigerians. The Super Eagles in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria won, Angola 0. You can say maybe payback for the Angolans who stopped Nigeria from making it to the 2006 World Cup in Germany. Now, we have silenced them. We're in the semi-final. And of course, you need to know it would have been the first semi-final ever for the Angolans. They were hoping and praying that they would beat Nigeria tonight to make it to the semi-final for the first time. But of course, it didn't happen because they will have to go back home right now. Nigeria won, Angola 0. Nigeria in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, and Angola going back home. Talking about the hero for Nigeria, the man who scored the decisive winner against the Palancas Negras of Angola. We can tell you that Ademola Lookman is being targeted by 2 European giants. The talented wingers arrived in Italy after moving from the Premier League, which included loan spells at Fulham and Leicester City. He's gone on to play the best of football of his career in Serie A, racking up 13 goals and 8 assists last season, and also experienced a strong start to his campaign this season. And of course, that has alerted both interest from both Juventus and Atletico Madrid. Lookman has scored 7 goals and assisted 3 this season for Atlanta, and is thought as one of the most talented players in Italy. And of course, he has scored 3 goals for Nigeria, 2 against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon and 1 against the Palancas Negras of Angola. It is that goal that took Nigeria to the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. I'm still talking about the Africa Cup of Nations. We can tell you that the Confederation of African Football President Patrice Motsepe said an increase in prize money has contributed to the success of low-ranked teams at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. On the eve of the Nations Cup, CAF announced that the overall winners will pick up $7 million in prize money, a 40% increase on the last AFCON. Many of the players at AFCON don't earn the same money, and I've learned over the last 20 years, if you increase the money that goes into the pockets of the players and tell them, we have increased the prize money, it inspires them immensely. Talking about CAF president, talking about why the so-called minnows have taken the 2023 AFCON by storm. And let's quickly take you to Ghana, where the Ghana FA is trying to persuade Manchester United youngster Kobe Mino to switch international legend to the Black Stars. Mino has represented England in 3 different age groups, but is here to make his senior debut, Bay FC. And commenting on the move, UEFA wrote on the Women's Champions League X handle, the first African international to leave the UEFA Women's Champions League trophy. Australia also took to our Instagram page to comment on an exit. Barcelona will always hold a special place in my heart. I will carry with me the memories, lessons, and friendships that I've gained during my time here. Australia scored 117 goals during the 5 years she spent at Barcelona. Interesting, you want to say. All right, and straight away to the EPL, where Mikel Arteta says Arsenal can score enough goals to beat Liverpool without a new striker. The Gunners host Liverpool in a big title race game on Sunday, and Jurgen Klopp says every game is must win to beat Manchester City to the title. Arteta said the team is really ready, really prepared, and we're looking forward to the game. We know the stadium will be with us, and we want those days where we are challenging with our supporters for big things. Big battle on Sunday. The battle between the Gunners and the Reds in the EPL. I'm taking you right now to the camp of the Lily White. Ange Postecoglou is being touted to replace Jurgen Klopp as Liverpool manager, and Tottenham fans are fearing the worst. Former Crystal Palace owner Simon Jordan argued that sports manager will be the perfect fit to succeed the departing German, and will provide a lot of things Jurgen Klopp has managed to be successful in: galvanizing the fan base, the charisma, the personality, the relatability, and the style of play. What a great time we're having tonight on Sports on the Wheel. And of course, it's all about the fact that the Super Eagles right now in the semi-final of the Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria won, Angola 0. As we wrap it up tonight from the world of rugby, this one is sad because the wife and 8-year-old daughter of a top Ukrainian rugby player have been killed in a Russian missile strike. Vitalina, the wife of Ukrainian rugby league player Volodymyr Mashkin, and their daughter Kira, 8, have died after a Russian missile hit their home in Kharkiv. Russians launched this missile, 3 missiles attacks on civilian areas, one of which hit the family's home in Kharkiv. On the first day of the rescue mission on January 23, rescuers pulled out the bodies of an 8-year-old girl and a mother from the rubble. Disappointing, and of course you want to say painful. But as it's tonight, we are still celebrating from Lagos to Abuja, from Port Harcourt to Kano, because the Super Eagles are in the semi-final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, waiting for either Cape Verde or the Bafana of South Africa. Once again, Congratulations, and that's the way we wrap it up tonight at the midfield Dynamo. Akinyemi Fagwalagun saying have a fantastic weekend, and God bless you richly.
Traffic reports, just as on the radio with great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion. Timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your team radio on 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Ṣèjáde yìí ti pẹ́ jù tó dá ìlójú pé olùsẹ́bù keys abá mixer tí mo ní kó lò fún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò kọ Dr. Aládé sí lára.
Jẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ àìmọye dọ́kítọ̀ yìí, dọ́kítọ̀ tòun tó lù gbòòrò pa. Wo jẹ́ nkọjá ọjà yẹn. Tí kì í bá ṣe Dr. Aládé kì í ṣe 7 keys nù. Lajú rẹ̀ sílẹ̀, sign your face. Àwọn gbàrọ̀gùdù wọ́n kún gbòòrò tó láwọn ṣe ìwòsàn bíi ìgbónára, chicken pox àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ọjọ́ má fara rẹ̀ ṣeré. Lajú ẹ sign your face. Kọ́ ọmọ bàrà yé dèrò. Ra ojúlówó Dr. Aládé 7 keys aba mixture. FAAK and Sons Nigeria Limited ló ń pèsè rẹ̀ jáde. Àjọ NAFDAC fún tèlú pé dára láti máa lò. Tọmọdé tàgbà ló wúlò fún. Tí kò bá sí ìyàtọ̀ lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ kẹta ní dókítà rẹ̀ Dr. Aládé 7 keys aba mixture kò ṣẹlẹ́gbẹ́.
Get 8 times the value of every recharge plus 1,000 naira sign-up bonus and double data with Airtel over Jara when you buy and activate a new SIM. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
As you see me so, I belong to the Chop Better gang. Now, why anytime I want chop like this, I dey put better things inside. For my yam porridge, after I don't put my fish, I go come deck am with onions, tatashe and ugu, come season am with correct no cubes for that delicious taste. Because my people, good life na life where you chop better. Sama all your food with correct vegetables. Come season am with no cubes for that ogbonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
All right, welcome back to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. That was Sports on the Wheels with Akinyemi Fagwalagun, and I'm joining everyone to say congratulations to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. No, it's not easy, but then they did us really, really proud. You can imagine the trolling on social media before the game that they were going to beat us, but God passed them. Well, congratulations to every Nigerian out there, and of course the Super Eagles for really doing us proud, and I'm sure they are bringing up the cup. Of course they will. It is a well-deserved win. They did well. I was told they could have done better, but still, we won, Sha. That's the cocoa. That's the final part of it. Yes, we won. All right, time check in the studio is 8:15. It's still the second half of Return Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, we'll take another break for commercials, and afterwards, I would be bringing you the music of Kiss Daniel. Of course, we have to swear to Angolans. Yes, they must get it.
ẹ̀yin olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣé bí gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pélé olómi nípínlẹ̀ yìí ìkó mẹ́ta nínú ìdá mẹ́rin ilẹ̀ wa nílùú Èkó lómi bẹ́ẹ̀ ọdọọdún ìṣàkóso ìjọba tó wà lóde yìí ṣe gudugudu méje yáyà mẹ́fà tí wọ́n náwó ànátúná nípa rírí ìdájú pé wọ́n ṣètọ́jú àwọn gọ́tà àtàwọn kòtò ìdáminú geere wa ìlànà tí wọ́n ń lò lágbàńlá ayé náà níjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ń lò ṣàdínkù ipa burúkú tí ṣòro omíyalé àgbàrá yàgbòrò ń kó bá wa ní báyìí ṣá ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ń fẹ́ ká máa ṣàmúlò ìlànà ìgbàlódé kan tá a lè fi máa ṣẹ̀jọ́ omi òjò fún ìlò wa nínú ọgbà ilé wa àti pé pàápàá àwọn baba ńlá wa náà ń lorú ìlànà yìí bá a ṣe máa ṣeré o ṣe la máa gbẹ́ kòtò kótópó kan síbì kan nínú ọgbà ilé wa níbi tí omi òjò lè máa dáregún sí àti bí odò adágún ṣé a rí ní kété tójò bá ti dá tán tómi yìí sì regún sínú kòtò yìí a lè fi fọ mọ́tò a lè fi fọ ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ kódà a lè fi fọlẹ̀ pàápàá èyí yóò ṣèdíwọ́ fún omi ọ̀hún láti di àgbàrá òjò tí yóò máa ya sílé ya sí gbòòrò ya sínú àdúgbò káàkiri máa bà wọn títì wa jẹ́ kódà pàápàá àwọn kòtò ìdáminú geere wa náà kò ní máa kún àkúnfàyà mọ́ máa wá ṣọṣẹ́ burúkú fáráàlú ní gbogbo àsìkò tójò bá ń rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa gba ìlànà tuntun yìí yẹ̀wò ká sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣàmúlò ẹ̀ fún àǹfààní wa ní o ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni akọ̀wé àgbà lọ́fíìsì tó ń rí sọ́rọ̀ ṣíṣètọ́jú àwọn kòtò ìdáminú geere olùkéde.
Correct food, they always give me joy. That's why anytime I dey cook like this, I dey always season am with no cubes. Come add correct vegetables inside. Ugu, tatashe, shombo, onions. No one wey I no dey put. Na im make my pikin dem dey always enjoy my cooking.
Daddy, I never will. I want more.
You sama all your food with correct vegetables. Come season am with no cubes for that ogbonge delicious taste.
Of the day, they go enter the belly of the fishes. Now so cancer they take enter people their body up and down. Oh, but don't Lagos people. Now we dey advise you to hug the usage of plastics and when you feel use and reuse plenty times. Maybe the one way go use once control way for the interest of public health and safety. It don't do. Now Oga Tokumba Wahab, Honorable Commissioner Environment and Water Resources for Bodo Lagos, they want to know.
The Lagos State government has noted with dismay the continuous operation of illegal slaughter slabs, abattoirs, and the transportation of meat carcass on motorbikes, despite several campaigns and sensitization programs speaking to the unhygienic practices and negative health implications for consumers. It also negates the policy of the state government on production and transportation of wholesome beef for public consumption. It is on the back of these that the state government will conduct enforcement exercises with the aim of aiding compliance by red meat practitioners. Slaughtering of cows, sheep, and goats should be conducted at approved mechanized and semi-mechanized abattoirs, while transportation must be done with vehicles suited to meat carcass transport. Let us desist from practices that put consumers in harm's way. Let illegal practices end. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe ni. Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Agriculture, and answer.
One dial gets you locked down all day, all time with that traffic report, just as and when you want it, with great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion.
3. All right, let's go back to the roads and give you traffic updates that we have for you. Traffic from Ikoyi Balinde access says good movement from Makia to Shola Bridge in Wood Alfred Rwani Road by registry towards NNPC Golden Gate by Okuku, connecting Osborne Foreshore all the way to Dolphin Bridge. Inward Ilubiri connecting Third Milan Bridge. All the access are good. Now, follow more roundabout in Wadawulawa Road straight down to Wunika roundabout is quite approachable. While follow more inward Borderland Road, Alexander Road, Link Bridge connecting Alexander roundabout, inward Gerard Road, Parkview Estate Gate down to Gerard roundabout still looking good at this time. Now, Balinde Bridge descending to underneath the bridge by BRT Park is busy for now, while PT and its environments are much busy also. It says impediment is negative. For a traffic update from Ikoyi Balinde access, we have no impediments around there, but some parts of the roads are busy at this time. Thank you. This person has been giving us update from Lagos Abeokuta access, and he just sent in an update letting us know that the challenge around the traffic is that there is a broken down truck on the bridge immediately after those joining the road from the new Ikeja flyover. I think that's around Ajayi Farm connecting Lezik, I believe. But after that, there is free movements of traffic towards Cement. Just got out of it. Says, sorry about it. All right, so sorry about the traffic situation there. Again, that's around PWD access. Yes, around PWD access. It says there is an impediment there, which is a broken down truck on the bridge immediately after those joining the road from the new Ikeja bridge. But afterwards, there is free movement towards Cement. Well, thank you. Appreciate it for sending in that update. Please, you can let us know how it is going at different parts of Lagos. Okay, so now a lot of people are out on the road looking at Lagos Airport Hotel access. It's now becoming a steady movement. I believe those who have gone out to watch the match are out and heading on to their various destination. So that access is actually busy. Also, I can see those who are trying to get full from the mobile filling station just by Airport Hotel. They have about a line or two that is just by the side of the road, and this is affecting movements as motorists who are heading on to Ikeja underneath the bridge will have to maneuver gradually before they can head on to their destination. And also looking at Allen Junction, it's all right getting busy right now from what I can see. We're having more and more motorists on the road at this time. People that have gone out to view the match are back on the road, and the road is getting busy again. And the same applies to journey coming from Ikeja underneath the bridge. It is a gradual and steady movement. But for those who are going towards there, you have to maneuver around Airport Hotel because it is a steady one, especially for those who are trying to get full from the filling station just by the side of the road. Mine House is still very good from what I can see from a live camera right here in the studio. Mine House is still good to go for those who are going towards there. And the same applies to Latif Jakonde Road. It's still a good movement if you're going towards that access. By and large, some parts of Lagos are still very, very motorable, very good and friendly. But please drive with care and caution. All right, I'm bringing you the music of P Square. Jaye, let us jaye because the Super Eagles have done us real good. P Square.
your jollof with the rich taste of no cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
John Hope, timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your team radio. 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio. 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
And that brings the time to 8:38. Now let's go back to the roads and see the traffic updates that we have for you. The traffic update from Ogulunto Access says high influx coupled with traffic alternation slow down movements at Majido inward Ogulunto Access. While traffic managers are employing manual traffic control at Ogulunto intersection. Now moving down from Ogulunto inward Anti-Kenny is 31, while approaching Abrika slow moving traffic, and that's due to pedestrians crossing and high influx. Abrika inward Aruna is also a good movement. Now Ogulunto through Obasekumade, the stretch down is a smooth one all the way to Ibuchi Police Post. Now though interchange at the Ibuchi Police Post slightly delayed movement, connecting Ibesha roundabout all the way to Ibubu has nothing for you to worry about. Now, Ibuche Police Post in Wadabachio General Hospital down to Ojogbe is still very much in good shape. However, approaching Italewa proper is experiencing slow moving traffic, and that's due to high influx coupled with traffic interchange and alternation. Now, inward and outward Sharif through Iresha Road is good to go. It says impediment is negative. Now, let's move on to Kildo Access, where traffic has now subsided in and around Charity and Ojaba intersections, including all its adjoining roads. Abulegba down to Mobile is a little bit busy, and that's due to high influx coupled with alternation. The backlog is by Zenith Bank. It says further movement down to Ajegule. Likewise, the return journey is a good one. While Ojaba, Charity, and Ruta Bachio is also a good movement. Ilepo corridor between Wood and Alton is good to go. It says no cause for alarm. No impediment cited, while, of course, officers are there doing the needful. All right, let's say traffic update from Morile Gamo axis. And it says vehicular movement remains in perfect shape on the return journey with no record of impediment, while our traffic managers are doing the needful. More so, movement from Igamo Bridge towards Donyorile down to Alagba looking good, while from Alagba inward, Alaba down all the way is a good movement. All right, so initially I asked for an update about the situation on around PWD access. I want to believe the control room will get back to us in just a short while. While in the meantime, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway says good movement from Balade intersection at Ladipo all the way to Shogunle through PWD. PWD to airport turning is looking good with slight delay of traffic alternation. Now, airport turning through airport bus stop, National and ascending Ikeja along flyover slow due to the broken down of a truck head that has just been evacuated from the road. So this was the update I was waiting for. That's what one of our listeners that has been sending in updates has also been talking about. All right, for those who are descending Ikeja flyover towards Ajayi Farm, Ilesi and Ilesi connecting Sule Junction is moving well as expected, while Ilesi via Mangoro, Cement and Yano Dokwemo is quite encouraging. Approach of movement on the stretch of the entire road of the return journey. Now from there, going towards Yano Dokwemo, outwards Cement, you have it good and absolutely nothing to worry about all the way to Boladi intersection. All right, let's move on to Akpogbo access this evening. Are you around Akpogbo? It is a good movement there. All right, so before I take the Akpogbo update, Lagos Airport Hotel access is looking really, really busy. While we have lots and lots of vehicles that are trying to get full, and they are slightly affecting movements for those who are heading on to their destination. If you're going towards Ikeja underneath the bridge and you have to use Airport Hotel, it is a busy movement from what I can see from here. Those who are trying to get full are just by the side of the road, but others are trying to navigate towards entering the filling station itself, and their activities are slightly affecting all the motorists who are heading on to their destination. Hopefully this will be put in check and they will maintain their lane and not affect all the people who are not getting full but heading on to their destination. All right, so let's move on to our Akpogbo access, where movement on Eco Bridge in what CMS Bridge is looking good. CMS Bridge in what Ofin Canal Market stretch down to Akpogbo underneath the bridge is equally a good movement. Elagbata in what Ibuche Market through Jalunibu Market connecting police posts is steady, while the return journey is good to go down to UBA roundabout connecting in Marina. The steady movement on Bird Street stretched down to Akpogbo underneath the bridge. Now, if you're going towards Elegbata in what Leventis through UBA roundabout, it is a good movement. Around this access, impediment says is negative, while officers are there ensuring that things are going smoothly. Our time check in the studio is 8:44. Still basking in the euphoria of the victory of the Super Eagles. All right, bring you the music of Crayon featuring Ira Star Ngozi. times. And that brings the time to 8:51. Let's quickly look at the traffic update that we have for you from Lagos Ibadan Expressway. While good movement in and out of Lagos Ibadan Expressway, approachable movement from Isheri Luwura down to River Valley, Kosoko down to VRS, Grammar School, Omole Junction, Latif Jakonde connecting Wamko, Odoemro is all looking good. And the return journeys are equally a good one, says officers on ground doing the needful. A traffic update from Okildo Access says traffic is now subsided in and around Charity and Ojaba intersection, including all its adjoining roads. Abulegba down to Mobile is a bit busy but moving due to high influx coupled with alternation, while backlog is by Zenith Bank. Now further movements down to Ajegunle, likewise the return journey is a good one. While Ojaba connecting Charity and Route Abatio is also looking good at this time. Ilepo corridor between Wood and Outward is good to go. It says no cause for alarm whatsoever, while impediment is not cited at the moment. And of course, officers are there doing the needful. And finally, as I say my goodbye, traffic from Ogoloncho Axis says high influx coupled with traffic alternation, slow movements at Majidon inward Ogoloncho Axis, where traffic managers are employing manual traffic control at Ogoloncho intersection. Moving down from Ogoloncho inward, Antikeni is a steady one, while approaching Agrek is slow, but slow-moving traffic due to pedestrians crossing in high influx. Agric inward Arena is a good one if you're going towards that area, while Ogoloncho through Obasekumade is the stretch is good to go at this time. A small journey from Ibuche Police Post through interchange down to Ibuche Police Post, slightly delaying movement. Now connecting Ibeshe roundabout all the way to Ibugu has nothing for you to worry about. Ibuche Police Force in Wadabachio is a good movement, while General Hospital down to Ojogbe is still very much in good shape. However, approaching Italewa proper is still experiencing slow movement due to high influx coupled with traffic interchange and alternation. Now, inward and out on Sharif is good to go all the way to Ireshe. Absolutely nothing for you to worry about. All right, on this note, I will be saying my goodbyes. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their reports regarding traffic situation, giving us heads up about the location at this time. And of course, congratulations to us as Nigerians and the Super Eagles for delivering a wonderful birthday gift to me. Thank you for making us proud, and let's just go ahead and bring home the cup. We certainly will. My name is Dayo Anthony, and I will be handing you over to John Amwaka in just a few minutes. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Have a wonderful time. And Pato Rankin is saying available. We're always available for you.
0127999018 or visit our website www.rwandair.com.
News from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Good evening. Here is the news at 9. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu visits Beijing subway, restates Lagos state commitments to partner companies for infrastructural development. Federal government raises exchange rate for cargo clearance. And on a foreign scene, Kenyan police begins investigation into cause of gas canister explosion. And in sport, Nigeria defeats Angola to reach semi-finals on the ongoing 2023 AFCON. Now the news in details. I am Dayo Anthony. In continuation of infrastructural development drive and the vision to make Lagos better, smarter and work more efficiently, Governor Sanwo-Olu has met with the management team of the China Airport Construction Company, CACC, at its headquarters in Beijing, China. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who is currently in China for a working visit with some top government officials, also visited Beijing subway, specifically to inspect the signaling system in use in the capital city. Speaking during his visit to Beijing subway, the governor, who was received by the top government officials of the company, led by the general manager, Tang Sun, expressed Lagos State government's desire to equally have train operations with signaling system that brings in the best with efficiency, safety, security, and the best technology that is available. Governor Sanwo-Olu said his government has identified the train system as a driver for the state's economic value and at the same time, a veritable source of movement of the masses from various parts of the city. As Lagos joins the global community in celebrating World Wetland Day, the state government has called for concerted efforts to address wetland quality decline through wetland restoration. Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, they said other means to include the addressing pollution and cleaning up of freshwater resources from the state. Wahab stressed that addressing the decline will also include increasing water efficiency, integrating wetlands into development plans and resource management. He said the day is celebrated globally on February 2 to raise awareness about the importance of wetlands and the best approach to protect most productive ecosystem on the planet. Police authorities have announced restrictions of vehicular movement in Surulere Federal Constituency 1 of Lagos State to ensure seamless by-election in the area. Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Adegoke Fayade, made us known during a live chat on our Pigeon program, Your Side Mirror, to clear the air on preparation towards the election. Fayade noted that every officer must wear their identification cards during the election process. According to him, movement within Surulere Federal Constituency 1 will be restricted between 6 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the evening. Fayade, who assured residents of the state of enough security personnel, urged them not to entertain any fear.
They should not panic, they should not be afraid. We have to be taxed. Our men are everywhere. We know the fear that is all over, and we are adequately taking care of that. There's nothing to be afraid about. The third officer will wear uniform. If you have a team of, like, say, 5 officers in a vehicle moving around, we are saying at least 2 of them will be in uniform so that once they stop him, the officer can come and say, we are policemen or we are not kidnappers. With ID card, everything. All the ID card you can have, every officer must carry his ID card. I've told them that. According
to him, in case of any infraction, the Commissioner of Police, Fayade, urged Lagosians not to hesitate to get in touch with the police or call him on 0803 352 1772 or 0808 176 6655 or 0809 027 7714. A new commissioner of police, Bennett Igwe, has assumed office as 31st officer to hold the post in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. Following his assumption, Igwe pledged to tackle kidnapping, one-chance robbery, banditry, and other crimes in FCT. While addressing senior officers of the command, he tasked officers to be dutiful and to wake up to their responsibilities, as his administration would have zero tolerance for laxity. Igwe, who took over from AIG Aruna Gaba following the latter's promotions as the rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police and an operational police officer, who is expected to bring his wealth of experience to bear in the fight against criminality in FCT. Before his redeployment as the FCT Commissioner of Police, he was the commander, Special Intervention Squad, Abuja. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government through the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has raised the exchange rates for cargo clearance from 952 naira per dollar to 1,356 naira per dollar. This is coming weeks after the rate was increased from 783 naira to 952 naira per dollar. Reacting to this, a member of the Association of Nigeria Licensed Custom Agents, Remilekun Sikiru, said the new exchange rate, the price of goods and commodities will automatically increase, while the importation will further decrease and depreciate, thereby causing vehicle prices to skyrocket again. The sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Anthony Uga, has again cautioned motorists against excessive speed. Uga gave the warning in reaction to a multiple accident involving 4 vehicles along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, while describing the accidents as avoidable if caution was put in place. He faulted poor lighting system on some vehicles and urged motorists to ensure that they do the needful before embarking on trips. The accident claims the life of 2 passengers, while 8 others were injured. And now to foreign news. Police in Kenya says a guard at a site where an explosion occurred on Thursday has been arrested, and investigations are ongoing to determine the cause of the blast. Deputy Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja confirmed this to newsmen. A truck laden with gas canister exploded in the densely populated area of Kenya capital, setting off a heat blaze that killed 3 people and injured 280 others. The blast ignited a huge ball of fire in a residential area in the southeast of Nairobi, ravaging many properties and vehicles and sending local residents running for their lives. Firefighters managed to bring the blaze under control more than 9 hours after it erupted in the Maradi area of Mbakasi close to midnight on Thursday. And now to sport. Nigeria defeated Angola to become the first team to book a place in the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. Ademola Lookman was once again the hero, connecting with a cross from Moses Simon to put the Eagles in front at the 41st minute. The goal was enough to secure a place for the team in the last 4 of the competition. Just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us on all our various social media platforms. X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Or subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed the renovation of the library at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Kwanti, Yaba? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. In continuation of its infrastructural development drive and the vision to make Lagos better, smarter, and work more efficiently, Governor Sanwo-Olu has met with the management team of the China Airport Construction Company, CACC at its headquarters in Beijing, China. The federal government, through the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has raised the exchange rate for cargo clearance from 952 naira per dollar to 1,356 naira per dollar. We also told you that the police in Kenya said a guard at the site where an explosion occurred on Thursday has been arrested and investigations are ongoing to determine the cause of the blast. And in sports, Nigeria defeated Angola to become the first team to book a place in the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagostate.gov.ng. That ends the news broadcast, compiled by Adeshua Ejoyoka. I am Timmy Dayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
The bombs, screeches, and potholes won't stop the flow of Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Have you ever been stuck in traffic for 3 hours? Would you like to navigate through the rush hour with ease? Let us get you to your destination with the latest traffic update, well spiced up with some great music. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Traffic news round the clock.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it